welcome back to Napoleon Total War 3. Now, to start off, we have a major problem. The crash that we experienced in the last episode with the ambush scenario seems to persist. I have tried to take in this town about 3 times. Each time it crashes just at about the same sort of time as it would during the ambush battle. I also tried out-resolving it, which obviously wouldn't end in my favor, and that went poorly as well. So what I did was I didn't really know what to do. I tried, you know what, I'll play a little bit off camera and see what I can do. Is this going to continue? What is actually causing it? It's some troops within the army, or what is it exactly that is causing this? Am I going to be able to play another battle somewhere else? Because seemingly playing these two different battles causes my game to crash. Now, what is it exactly that I'm speculating a little bit that it could be the light artillery when they deploy, that causes the game to crash. Not entirely certain though. So what I did was, anyways, is I did a lot of end turns, one by one. I came to an opportunity where I could move my troops forward and out-resolve this quite easily, because he only had the garrison basically in town. So I out-resolved it and made the region to its own. So he created Italy, or the Italian something. It had the Italian flag anyways. I didn't take the time to take a look at what nation it was. The Spanish and the French actually declared war on them. But that wasn't the big thing, because the big thing was a few turns later Russia ends our alliance and then attacks me. And I mean, this army, which is standing right here, wasn't forced out of my territory once they declared war. They just went, they took this, and then they marched through, and they had an army just all the way up here, right out of Budapest. So I'm not entirely sure if this is gonna go, if I continue this route, it's gonna happen like that again, because I can't fight France and Russia at the same time. That's gonna be impossible. And even then, with all the crashes, it's not even sure that this campaign will work. So clearly, this attack here, I'm not gonna try it a 4th time. What we're going to do is, I'm not going to pull back right now. I'm going to wait until all our armies are ready. Then we're going to pull back. Then we're going to do a similar thing. So we're going to sneak up. We're going to take this place. And... or maybe not, actually. I'm not entirely sure what I'll do at this point. Possibly what we'll try is... I'll go ahead and have this all these armies concentrate around here, and then we'll have this army move up, and that should be able to possibly fight without crashing. If of course it depends on one of my armies, or if it is, as I suspect that it is, the light cannons possibly, that when they deploy, somehow it breaks. I don't know what happens really. But that's so far the only thing I have, because I haven't really been able to think of anything else that could be a problem. It would be really unfortunate if this campaign would be destroyed or would fail before I've finished it. So I will try to finish it somehow. Yeah, first things first, we'll go ahead and end turn, and then we'll see what we'll do next. And there we have the end turn. So national census was enacted. We've got a new general available. Troops recruited. For building my new army, we've got some new stuff being built. And we've got the Velour mutiny. Right. Thing is, I need this province to win the campaign. But right now, because of these bugs, it doesn't seem as though I'll be able to complete that just yet. We're gonna pull back with the troops. And more or less what I'm going to try and do is we're gonna refocus our efforts on this front. Let's see, reserve. So these two are the reserves, and these two are, well, these are the actual units of the army. We're gonna have some extra units coming in here. We've got light troop. I've actually realized that I've recruited too many troops for this army, but we're gonna have some like a replenishment army moving up behind it. Not entirely sure why I have so much Hungarian militia in this region. If the enemy is, or if the Russians are going to attack this, it might be good to have some troops there. Or maybe what I should do is just try to increase my relationship points with Russia. You know, I know you don't want to give me slavery, but let's try again, shall we? No. Then I'll just give you something. How am I improved coppering, diamond formation, and land range? That's my gift to you, Russia, hopefully. You're not gonna backstab me. One thing that I actually thought of right now is, what about a temporary peace with France? Would they accept? And they would. We have a temporary peace with France. Can I get a temporary peace with Spain? No? Can I get with Netherlands then? No. Okay, so we got one with France. We didn't get one with the smaller nations, the Batavian Republic and the Spanish Kingdom. But I have it on good authority, because one thing that happened during when I clicked end turn to the point where Russia declared war on me, because I guess they got sick and tired of me, is that Britain, which we might see here, is sending armies to avenge the loss of Gibraltar, and they actually took this part of Spain. Now, when I say this part of Spain, Spain is divided into, well, if you count Gibraltar and the islands over here, it's divided into 5 regions. Of course, the Madrid-Spain region is like 85 or at least 75% of Spain. So when you take that, you take most of Spain. I guess we're gonna continue to focus on building up this army right here. Gonna put a general in this army. I'm gonna put this guy because he's got the highest amount of stars. Since we're gonna open up a front here, we're gonna build a supply depot. We've already built up the roads. I'm gonna build a fort. Maybe I should build a fort. A small star fort. That could really aid us in defending this region. Maybe I should build one in my home capital. Maybe I should save the money and get the Woutenbergers to go ahead and attack France. Oh, they can't join war because I'm not in war with France. Probably France will declare war on me pretty soon again. Let's bring... You know what? We can bring everyone up there. And that will give us a stronger result for when I try to what's it called? When I try to... Oh yeah, I can still deploy some of these men. Some grenadiers. Well, no, we'll actually save some money, just in case I need that for diplomatic solutions and stuff. Let's go ahead and turn once again and see what the enemy is up to. Shall we? What am I actually researching? No. Trade unions. Happy lower classes. Abolish slavery. Not entirely sure if I want... Not that I don't want to, but I think rather than trade union, field ambulances was probably better. Mass mobilization, that's only 4. We'll take that. And then I think we can start working on the field ambulance. We're gonna go into full war production. Right, let's go ahead and turn and see what we can do, shall we? Right, we have an interesting proposition here. Prussia wants me to declare war against France. They will give me joint stock company, which is something that I have wanted from them for quite a while. They will pay me, and they will join war against the Batavian Republic. I don't want to piss off my allies, so we're gonna go ahead and accept this. And once again, we're at war with France. Right, and there we have it, the end turn. Ancillary gained. We built a road to Austria, and yeah, let's move the army up here. Most of these troops should soon be ready to, well, they will be fully upgraded. We'll send over the spy. I want to see what's going on over here. So we got Napoleon is standing in the way. Loads of French troops. Spanish army. And yes, trouble all around. Got light troop joining in. A few more turns, then this should be ready. I'm gonna have to split some of these troops off into a smaller army. Right. One more end turn. I think the enemy is ready to attack me. Once again, we're at war with France. Maybe I can go ahead and cheat this one more time. France, how about peace? No. This time around they will not go for it. At least, I guess what we got out of that was that Prussia declared war on the Batavian Republic. And that's, I guess, nice. They are right at the border with them. So that should work out well for us. I still really want to avoid battles right now, given the fact that the battles keep crashing. Maybe I can single out and... I don't know. It's so annoying. Because I've been trying to record something and it keeps crashing. We'll go ahead and do another end turn. Right, so what I noticed during the end turn is that we got a Spanish army that's moved in on its own into my territory. Perfect target to test out whether or not this campaign is absolutely 100% gone to shit. And why don't we take our main army and move that down south to meet the Spanish. No, we don't put them at the bridge. Bloody bridge panel. We'll put them in the college. Boom. We'll protect the college at all costs. Right, now I want to see what Napoleon and his friends are doing. Wait, Napoleon was What, they all moved into the forest to hide and try to ambush me? Clever French dogs. Yes, that seemingly is what they have done. More light infantry. I was gonna move all of the light infantry in with the creation. Seemingly that's not gonna happen. One more turn, and we got 2 12-pounder cannons and a heavy cuirassier unit ready to take part in this army. And then we should be able to go across. Also, I've saved up 18,000 cash, so I'm pretty sure I could persuade at least one of these nations to join me against France and to take this region. Right, I'm gonna end turn one more time just to make sure. And then we'll go ahead and take on the Spanish with this army. And if that doesn't work, then I don't know what to do. I guess what I could do is, I guess, deleting all my armies. Or I don't know. Maybe it is just that I cannot attack. Because what happened when I did all the end turns up to the point Russia attacked me? Then Russia attacked this region, and I actually, you know, thought to myself, well, you know what? Why not play this battle? And so I played this battle. And what happened is I played it to completion. Which I was kind of puzzled about. How come I am able to play this battle? You know what? Let's put some Hungarian troops here. How come I'm able to play this battle to completion when everything else seemed to be crashing? So it could very well be that it is as I'm that I think that it is the French cannons that might be messing it up. Could be anything really, but I have my suspicions it could be that. Even though it's probably not. Could be anything really. The bloody pine cone falling somewhere. Right, let's go ahead and end turn and see if the Spanish go ahead and attack us at the college, and we'll have a bit of a fight with the Spanish. And I think if that doesn't work, then I'm screwed basically. And I'll have to figure out another way. Hopefully at some way I'll be able to complete the campaign, but might not. In the case that that does not work, I see two possibilities. Restarting this campaign, playing up to the point roughly where I am now, and then continuing it and just adding it on as sort of if nothing happened. Or I guess the second option would be to completely reinstall it, upgrade it to the latest version, to 8.2, which I think is the latest. I've got 8.1, so completely reinstalling it and doing a completely new campaign, because 8.2 is not compatible with 8.1, I believe. And then doing a complete different campaign, which most likely, with everyone probably wanting it, it would be England. And that probably would also be easier to do. Oh yes, there we go. England has taken Spain. Which definitely puts kind of a big stick through their wheels. I don't know what I was gonna say there. Puts a damper on them, the French cause, given the fact that they've basically lost a huge part there for the Spanish allies. With that said, let's go ahead and end turn and see if we can get into a battle against Spain already. God damn it, Lord John. Go ahead and give me a fight. Right, with the fact that I guess, I don't know, you would want it to be the fact that France realizes that England is causing such a problem and they want to send aid to the Spanish, and that's why they would offer peace. But most likely it's just because the AI is stupid. We're gonna agree to this though, because we can still fight the Spanish army, which is my main thing, and also it'll keep the French armies away from me. Enough time for me to reorganize troops and stuff a little bit, or at least for a turn or two. And maybe Prussia or Russia or someone tries to get me to join back in the war by giving me free shit. So that'll be just nice. So let's go ahead and accept this peace treaty, shall we? Once again, we're at peace with France. Right, and the turn has not ended yet before King George III comes around with an offer. They will demand... I love the British. Wow. So they will demand 4,300 of me. And they will demand that I join the war against the French. But they will give me general staff. Something I have wanting. Britain is the only one. I mean, when Prussia offered me to join war, they didn't like try to get money out of me. I don't bloody British. But I don't want to piss off my greatest ally, because he took Spain. So I guess we'll give him 4,000 for that. Jesus Christ, Britain. Your decision, good sir. It's a sensible one. Just go ahead and pay us. Yes. Benefit our all. Yes, I hope so. I don't even know what general staff gives me. Hopefully it does some good stuff. Right, anyways. Let's continue this end turn, which seems to never end. Peace with France, yet again. But then again, war with France, yet again. A new general is available. Troops have been recruited. Stuff has been built. Military access to Prussia has expired. The Batavian Republic has been destroyed by the Prussians. And an ancillary gained. It is not good at leading cavalry anymore. Who is it? Not this guy. It's this guy. What is that? Do you have to fight in a war? It sounds reluctantly vulgar. Right, the Spanish army moved away. It's now hiding over here. So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to move back and defend the bridge, and they're possibly gonna be another bridge battle. Most of my armies here are fully ready to fight, hopefully. We got Napoleon back here. I want some kind of battle. Could I march and try to attack Napoleon? Is there anyone within reach? Not really. I could send just a cavalry detachment to try and seize him that way. But that's nice. Spain has conquered this bit, and the Prussians have conquered Holland, which is nice. And we've got massive amounts of Prussians and Russian actually moving into our territory, and is gonna aid us, which is nice. Right. So we're gonna join in. I need a 3-spot opening, right, like that. I'll probably actually remove the Hungarians, those two, and then we'll put those two in. And there we have it. Then we've got this full stack, which is going to go to the border over there. And I guess these guys will back... No, we can send them down here because this army needs some extra troops. Right, I'm not entirely sure how long this episode has gone on for. And also, one other thing that I noticed. We've got an Ottoman army. Actually, we've got 3 Ottoman armies gathering around here. So, I'm not too pleased with that. Might want to build a fort here, just to protect it. 1 turn until we get engineering school, so I can build some better artillery. We're 1 turn away from this. Unfortunately, it looks like there's not going to be a battle in this video, because I'm not going to be able to get to the Spanish, and I'll probably this episode has probably gone on for quite a while now. Right, hopefully we can fix the campaign and that it will work out. Otherwise, we have some options and I'll put them to a vote. Otherwise, if this doesn't work. With that said, however, I'm gonna end it right here. In between this one and the next one, I'll try to test out, see if the battles actually work. If they don't work, then this unfortunately is going to be the last episode, unfortunately, given that I have tried all the options to try and fix this. With that said, however, hopefully you still enjoyed this video, even though there wasn't a battle, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!